Steph, come on, man. This guy is from a different planet.
He'll go down as the best shooter in league history.
He's the modern MJ.
I believe that the best player in the world is Steph Curry.
His calmness about him, which is extremely deadly.
Stephen Curry is a freak of nature. He is that spectacular talent who has picked up 10 All-Stars, 2 MVPs, and 4 NBA championships. The man is a walking legend and undeniably the greatest shooter the NBA has ever seen since its inception. Yet somehow, he wasn't the first or even the third pick in his draft class, but the 7th. How can that be? Were people blind in 2009? How did multiple NBA franchises see what he was doing in the NCAA and still refuse to pick him ahead of everyone else in the draft? In today's video, we will take a deep dive into the lives of those players the NBA thought were better than Steph Curry. Using their exploits during their college days, we will see just how accurate ESPN draft picks for 2009 have been in their careers. The 2009 NBA Draft is regarded as one of the best in recent years, and when you see the names of the top draft picks, you will understand why. The first name on that draft night was Blake Griffin. He was elected by the LA Clippers with the number 1 pick in the 2009 NBA Draft, though he didn't make his debut until the 2010-11 season due to injury. I guess that should have told us something about how his NBA career will go. He broke his left kneecap during the Clippers' final preseason game leading into the 2009-10 regular season and was sidelined for all 82 games. Griffin went on to average 22.7 points, 14.4 rebounds, and 2.3 assists per game during the regular season and earned All-American first-team honors. He led the NCAA in rebounding and was also the Big 12 scoring and rebounding leader. Griffin recorded at least 20 points and 15 rebounds 15 times, which is a Big 12 record. The day before the 2009-10 season started, it was confirmed that Griffin had a stress fracture in his left knee, delaying his NBA debut for 7 weeks. After resting the stress fracture for several weeks, tests revealed that his knee was not recovering properly. However, Griffin was voted to the 2011 NBA All-Star Game by coaches as a reserve on the Western Conference squad, becoming the first rookie to play in the All-Star Game since Yao Ming in 2003 and the first rookie voted to the game by coaches since Tim Duncan in 1998. But it gets even better. Griffin was voted to play as a starter for the first game in the 2012 NBA All-Star Game, along with new teammate Chris Paul. He was also selected to participate in the inaugural Rising Stars Challenge, in which teams were a mix of the top rookies and sophomores. Griffin was selected first by Team Shaq. The next name on the list is Hasheem Thabeet, the number 2 on draft night. He was born in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania's largest city, and raised there with his sister Shem and brother Akbar. As a junior at the University of Connecticut, he averaged a double-double and recorded a triple-double against Providence College. But his career started slowly back in his country before taking college basketball by storm. The Tanzanian-born 7'3" center, who was a standout defender and rebounder at the University of Connecticut before being selected 2nd overall in the 2009 NBA Draft by the Memphis Grizzlies. Thabeet averaged 13.6 points and 10.8 rebounds, and he was named a 2nd-team All-American while being named Big East Defensive Player of the Year for the 2nd straight year. But his career in the NBA never met the expectations of both fans and analysts. Thabeet was assigned to the Dakota Wizards of the NBA Development League, becoming the tallest and then highest drafted player, surpassed by Anthony Bennett in 2015, the first overall pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, to be sent to the D-League. Currently, he is back in his home country Tanzania after he joined the roster of Tanzanian champions Pazi for the 2024 BAL qualification tournaments. In December 2024, Thabeet was on the roster of Tanzania's Dar City and played in the inaugural East Africa Basketball Championship Cup, EABCC. Then we have James Harden. He was ranked number 3 on draft night, but should have been ranked higher. James Harden, born on August 26, 1989 in Los Angeles, California, emerged as one of basketball's premier shooting guards. He played college basketball at Arizona State University, where he made a significant impact. In his sophomore year, 2008, he was named a consensus All-American and led the Sun Devils to the NCAA tournament, showcasing his scoring ability and playmaking skills. Harden declared for the NBA Draft and was selected as the 3rd overall pick by the Oklahoma City Thunder in 2009. He quickly became a vital part of the Thunder's success, forming a formidable trio with Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. In 2012, he helped lead the Thunder to the NBA Finals, solidifying his reputation as a clutch performer. In 2012, Harden was traded to the Houston Rockets, where his career truly flourished. he transformed into a scoring machine, winning the NBA MVP award in 2018 after averaging 30.4 points, 8.8 assists, and 5.4 rebounds per game. Under his leadership, the Rockets consistently made deep playoff runs, including a 2015 trip to the Western Conference Finals. Harden is known for his unique playing style, characterized by his step-back three-pointers and exceptional ball handling. He has been selected for multiple All-Star games and is consistently ranked among the league leaders in scoring and assists. In January 2021, Harden was traded to the Brooklyn Nets, where he continued to excel alongside stars like Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. As of 2025, Harden's career totals include over 24,000 points and numerous accolades, including multiple scoring titles. His impact on the game and evolution as a player have made him one of the most influential figures in modern basketball. For the sake of time, we're going to jump to Johnny Flynn. He was ranked number 6, one place ahead of Steph Curry. He is a talented point guard and had a notable career in basketball, both in college and the NBA. He played for the Syracuse Orange from 2007 to 2009, where he quickly made a name for himself. During his sophomore season, Flynn led Syracuse to the NCAA tournament, showcasing his skills with impressive performances, including a memorable 34-point game against the top-seeded Connecticut in the Big East tournament. He finished his college career averaging 16.6 points and 6.7 assists per game, earning all Big East honors. In the 2009 NBA draft, Flynn was selected 6th overall by the Minnesota Timberwolves, marking the beginning of his professional journey. He made an immediate impact, averaging 13.5 points and 4.4 assists in his rookie season. Flynn's ability to penetrate defenses and create scoring opportunities for teammates was evident, earning him recognition among young point guards in the league. One of the high points of Flynn's NBA career came during his rookie season, when he scored a career-high 29 points against the New Orleans Hornets. However, injuries and competition for playing time limited his effectiveness in subsequent seasons. After stints with the Timberwolves, Houston Rockets, and a brief time in the D-League, Flynn eventually transitioned to international play. So, who from the draft is actually successful today? First is James Harden. The Oklahoma City Thunder do deserve credit for hitting on James Harden, the only player who went ahead of Curry, who you could make a case for that not being ridiculous, kind of like how Hakeem Olajuwon went first overall to the Houston Rockets while they passed on Michael Jordan. The Rockets didn't catch as much flack as the Portland Trailblazers, who had the number 2 pick in Jordan's year but took Sam Bowie for that because Olajuwon, like Harden, went on to be an all-timer himself. Of course, we can criticize the Thunder for trading Harden rather than giving him a huge extension when he would go on to become a league MVP later at Houston, but that's a conversation for another time. Second is Blake Griffin, the number 1 overall pick. He primarily played with the Los Angeles Clippers of the National Basketball Association and played college basketball for the Oklahoma Sooners, where he was named the consensus National College Player of the Year as a sophomore. Griffin was selected first overall by the Clippers in the 2009 NBA Draft and was a 6-time NBA All-Star and a 5-time All-NBA selection. In January 2018, Griffin was traded to the Detroit Pistons and played for them until 2021. In March 2021, Griffin signed with the Brooklyn Nets. In September 2022, Griffin signed with the Boston Celtics, with whom he stayed until his retirement in 2023. We also have DeMar DeRozan. He was ranked number 9 in the draft, but in hindsight, he should be in the top 3. After being an All-American in high school, DeMar DeRozan went to USC for just 1 year before declaring for the draft, where he'd eventually fall to the number 9 pick due to his numbers in college, 13.9 points and 5.7 rebounds, being rather mundane. That wound up being a great pick by the Toronto Raptors, as DeRozan would go on to become one of the franchise's greatest players ever, a mid-range assassin with elite-level scoring to this day. His career stats stand at 21.2 points per game, 4.4 rebounds per game, 4.1 assists per game, 46.8 field goal percentage, 29.6 three-point percentage. Now, who actually underperformed from that draft class? One name comes to mind: Hasheem Thabeet. No, this is not a personal attack against the big man, but Thabeet was the number 2 ranked player in the draft because of his exploits in high school and college. While Thabeet was an excellent shot blocker and rebounder in college, his offensive game was underdeveloped. He struggled with scoring outside of close range and lacked a reliable post move. Overall, his struggles early in his career seemed to affect his confidence, leading to hesitation in his play. This mental aspect can significantly impact a player's performance. Finally, you have to know about Tyreke Evans, the number 4 pick of the draft. the player who actually won Rookie of the Year over Curry in 2009-10, Tyreke Evans was a tough, strong guard who could score at the rim, rebound, and create, though he struggled as an outside shooter, leading to some inconsistencies for him in his career. Drug issues ended Evans' NBA career in 2019, a shame considering in 2017-18 with the Grizzlies, Evans posted a 19.4, 5.1, 5.2 stat line, albeit on a bad Memphis team. His career stats stand at 15.7 points per game, 4.6 rebounds per game, 4.8 assists per game, 44 field goal percentage, 32.3 three-point percentage. What do you think happened to these players that made them underperform? Unlike many before him, Curry used his draft position as fuel, quickly becoming a cornerstone for the Warriors. His journey from an underrated draft pick to an NBA phenom is nothing short of inspirational. Curry grew up immersed in basketball as the son of 16-year NBA veteran sharpshooter Del Curry. The younger Curry learned the intricacies of the game from his father. His keen shooting and high basketball IQ were not enough to persuade college coaches to overlook his wiry frame and unremarkable 6 foot, 1.8 meter height. Shockingly, he did not receive scholarship offers from major college basketball programs and attended Davidson, North Carolina College, which had an enrollment of fewer than 2,000 students. He quickly made his mark, however, averaging 21.5 points per game as a freshman to lead all first-year players in the country. Curry became a national sensation during his sophomore season when he led 10th-seeded Davidson on an improbable run to the Elite Eight of the National Collegiate Athletic Association Men's Top Division Basketball Championship Tournament. Eventually, he declared for the NBA draft in 2009, where he was picked as the 7th player in the draft by the Golden State Warriors. Curry made an immediate impact on the team. His three-point shooting not only shattered records, but also reshaped the league's approach to offense, emphasizing the long-range shot as a potent weapon. Beyond the statistics, Curry's leadership, basketball IQ, and impact on team culture elevated him to iconic status. With 2 MVP awards, 4 NBA championships, a conference finals and NBA finals MVP, and a legacy that transcends his on-court achievements, Curry embodies the pinnacle of NBA greatness. Curry has the highest career free throw percentage in NBA history, .911, and has led the league in three-pointers made a record 8 times. In 2016, he broke his record for three-pointers made in a regular season with 402, and made at least one three-pointer in an NBA record 268 consecutive games from 2018 to 2023. Seeing how good Curry has performed, you can't help but wonder why almost everyone underestimated him earlier in his career. The unexpected rise to glory of Steph Curry and the overwhelming decline of some of the highest-ranked players in the 2009 NBA draft highlight the unpredictability of draft analysis and predictions. The reason for these unexpected outcomes is the draft's inability to consider factors such as adaptability, injuries, and team cohesion. For instance, some of the underperformers struggled with injuries early on in the NBA and never quite recovered from them. Others couldn't find a team that suited their playing style and became journeymen. Which player disappointed you the most from the NBA draft? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell for more basketball stories.